welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski. We have NASCAR K&N Pro Series East champion Sam Mayer on. Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you for being on. For those who don't know, Sam Mayer, he just won the K&N Pro Series East Championship for 2019. It's an honor to have him on. Thank you for giving your time out because I know that the holidays coming up, it's really busy. So you just won the championship. You're the youngest champion at 16 years old. What is that like, being a 16-year-old champion?
It's a really cool feeling, and having everyone at GMS and Drivers Development behind me, backing me, and supporting me, and giving me the opportunity to even go out and have the chance to go out and win the championship in the K&N Pro Series East it's a really cool feeling, and I feel like coming into 2020, we have a lot of momentum, obviously, with just winning a championship and ending off the season with a win at Dover. It's really cool, and I feel like we can go back-to-back this year in 2020.
That would be really cool. Now, what were your expectations going into that season? Were you going thinking that you were going to win the championship, or were you just going into the 2019 season just looking to win a couple races?
Yeah, I mean, our first goal was to go out and be as consistent as possible, and with consistency, you can win championships that way. And you saw it this year with Matt Crafton winning the championship without winning a race this year because he was just so consistent. So, I mean, that's what we were trying to do, is just be consistent, learn a lot. But once we won at Bristol in April, it was like, holy cow, we can actually go out and win a championship. So after that, our goal was to go out and win as many races as possible, and the championship would come with it. And it definitely did. GMS put together really good cars for me to run everywhere we went. We were, in practice, we were anywhere from a couple seconds faster to half a second faster. So, I mean, we were always one of the fastest cars there, and it really showed on the racetrack during the races, especially at Dover. We were leading by 12 seconds and had to back it off, so they went through a caution. But it was a lot of fun this year, and we had a lot of success, and I think that's going to carry over to 2020.
Yeah, congratulations on the championship. Now, like I said, you are the youngest champion. What's that like mentality, how do you feel about that, knowing that you made history?
It's a really awesome feeling, knowing that it might stick around for a while or it might be broken this year. You never know what's going to happen with history because it's always changing, but it's always cool to be in the line of all these great historic Wisconsin races too, with all the people that I follow, and it's just amazing. And hopefully I can go and be like those big dogs someday and go win a cup championship.
That'd be really cool. Now you haven't only made starts in the K&N series. You've also made a couple Grando RV and Outdoor Truck Series starts. 3 with your first race being at Bristol. What was that like, finding out that you were gonna drive in the truck series?
Yeah, I mean, going into this year, we had the plan of running probably 1 or 2. And after how well Bristol went, we were like, heck, why not? Let's do Phoenix. So it was really cool getting the opportunity to run the truck series. And I think we did well enough winning a stage at Martinsville and leading a bunch of laps that we can go out and do five races in 2020 too. I'm really excited to announce that we're going to run Canadian Tire and other short tracks that I've been to this year in the truck. So I'm really excited to do that, and hopefully I can go out and get a win.
Yeah, that would be really cool if you're able to get a win. Now, what is the biggest difference from the K&N series to the truck series for you?
I mean, the competition is very stiff in the truck series. I mean, it's old veterans that have run in the Cup Series and Xfinity Series and series before that have a lot of experience, and they have backed down to a smaller schedule in the truck series, and they can still drive a race car. They can wheel the crap out of it, and they're really competitive, and I've learned so much just in those 3 starts that I feel like I'm going to be even better coming into 2020 in that ARCA East Series and the ARCA Showdown Select Series. So It's definitely helped me a lot as a driver. And, I mean, there's always more to learn. And I plan to do that a lot in 2020.
Yeah, can I just say, you only being 16 years old, already doing a couple races in the truck series, you have definitely a head start because some drivers don't make their truck series debut until they're 18, 19, sometimes even early 20s, so you definitely have a head start doing that experience-wise. Do you feel like that's going to help you down the road?
Yeah, I've definitely been blessed with the backing of my dad, who's helped me a lot. I really can't thank him enough for everything he's done for me, and GMS picking up a lot of it, and Drivers Ed Development, Chevrolet especially, because I wouldn't be where I am without those guys because I would have nothing. So, I mean, I can't thank them enough, and giving me the opportunity at this young of an age, 16 years old and running in the truck series is not as heard of as much, and I mean, it's always going to get younger and younger, so, I mean, I feel like I'm one of the first couple that are going to run this young, but there's going to be a lot more to come, and I feel like having this head start, and it's going to help me a lot throughout my career.
Yeah, it definitely will. Now, you're a development driver for GMS Racing and Junior Motorsports. How has that helped you with your career?
Yeah, I mean, I ran for Junior Motorsports last year in the late model stock division of their shop, and it really taught me a lot about how to deal with media like this, with interviews, and just helping me around my career, touching up on a lot of stuff like qualifying, restarts, all the stuff that I struggled with early in the year or last year has really gotten better. And I can't thank them enough for Drivers Ed Development, Chevrolet, and GMS, because I don't think I would be able to do it without them.
That is really cool. Now, what do you have to say to someone your age looking to get into the sport racing wise? Well, do you have any advice for anyone?
You just gotta believe enough that you can do it. And when I was really young, I was in go-kart. I mean, I was in racing my entire life, and I think that's what helped me get to where I am this early, is because I was in a go-kart by the time I was 3 years old, 4 years old. So that's one thing where I've been blessed with the time. I have so much time on my hands that I can go and do super stuff like go-karts in the yard and stuff like that. That's getting me seat time. But, I mean, if you're starting at 16, I mean, you just got to believe that you can do it, and you got to go out to your local short track and do your best. And if you really do feel like you're good enough to go and do it, just go and do it. Just get as much seat time as possible, and you never know what's going to happen. Junior Motorsports might pick you up like me and take you to the stock division and get you a couple wins that year.
That is very good advice. Now, is there anything else that you would like to say to the people watching this video?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just watch the ARCA series next year. It's going to be a heck of a showdown with me, Ty, Chase. All these guys are going to be really competitive. Rev Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing are definitely going to be really tough competitors for GMS next year, and I think it's going to be a heck of a showdown. I mean, it's an 8-race schedule in the East Series and 10 races for the showdown. So it's going to be an 18-race season. So it's going to be a fun season. I think it's going to be an amazing experience to watch it.
It's definitely going to be a very interesting season. Thank you once again for being on, folks. That is the 2019 K&N Pro Series East Championship winner, Sam Mayer. Thank you once again for being on the New York Sports Show.